John Ross Show on this April 8th, Wednesday. The topic today is going to be where is Trump going? That's going to be our topic. Today outside it's 71 degrees. It's getting up there, isn't it, folks? And got to get outside more. I haven't been out enough today. It is very beautiful, 71. It is great. And so I thank you for tuning in. We're going to just discuss a few things very shortly here about where is Trump going. I think this all came to a head, I think, lately, at least for me, and I know several others, which on Easter, when President Trump tweeted this out, or tweeted, or Truth Social, or just put this message out, however you want to state that. He stated, Tuesday will be a power plant day, a bridge day, all wrapped up in Iran. There will be nothing like it. Open the F Strait, you crazy. Well, anyway, you can see the word there. And you'll be living in hell. Just watch. Please, praise be to Allah. That's what he said on Sunday, or wrote on Sunday. Hitting power plants and bridges. And then he even went further on Tuesday morning. He went further on Tuesday morning, and we're going to put up what he said Tuesday morning here. This is what he said on Tuesday morning. The whole civilization will die tonight and never be brought back again. I guess we can call that genocide, or getting rid of a group of people. I don't want that to happen, but probably will. However, now that we have complete and total regime change, where different, smarter, and less radicalized minds prevail, maybe something revolutionary, wonderful can happen. Who knows? We will find out tonight, one of the most important moments in a long and complex history of the world. 47 years of extortion, corruption, and death will finally end. God bless the great people of Iran. So that's what he said just yesterday on Truth Social. I think these comments really say a lot about Donald Trump and where we're going. And I don't think this is good. I think Donald Trump has hit the, he's talked like this before. But now he's got the war machine behind him. This is even worse yet. He's got the war machine behind him. The Department of War, we call it. We don't call it defense anymore. They changed that. You can see that type of thinking. Well, I know some people have been calling for the 25th Amendment concept. I'm going to go to my phone 1 second here and see if I can bring that up. It was brought up by people like Pritzker, Governor Pritzker, and others, that they thought. Now, here's what Governor Pritzker said. I will give you a right from my. There's something genuinely wrong with this man. The 25th Amendment ought to be invoked. That's what Pritzker said, JB. Senator Chris Murphy said, if I were in Trump's cabinet, I would spend Easter calling constitutional lawyers about the 25th Amendment. This is clearly unhinged. He's already killed thousands. He's going to kill thousands more. Bernie Sanders even said about this. These are the raving of a dangerous and mentally unbalanced individual. Congress has got to act now and end this war. Here's Marjorie Taylor Greene said this. So what day am I putting this out from? Well, I guess this is from Sunday. She said, Donald Trump is not a Christian. He's insane. This is not normal. It is a president throwing chaos while the systems look the other way. So that's what several people are saying. Some are bringing up this 25th Amendment concept. And what is that? Well, it's got to be instigated by the vice president. That's J.D. Vance. And then he brings a statement, resolution that the president's unfit to be president and that he will take over the temporary duties of the president. I think it's temporary. I think they might say it's temporary, but he's going to take over the duties of the president. And then they have to vote. The cabinet would vote. If the majority of that happens, he would be removed. But the president can come back and say, I'm going to bring this to Congress about this. And Congress, I think it's within 4 days of this action, and then the Congress has to approve this type of approach of removing the president by a 2/3 vote in each house. 2/3. Remember that. That's very important. So I would say that impeachment of the 25th Amendment. Hey, I didn't spell amendment right. Oh, geez. Okay, we'll get rid of that. So I believe, and I'm going to put this up, I believe impeachment is the answer. It is a somewhat easier route, and I think it would definitely settle the matter. And it only takes a simple majority of the House to bring impeachment. And that can be brought by a discharge petition. The Democrats could get that with a few Republicans, so that could be brought up. Then the trial would be, as we've had before, in the Senate, and then they would have to have a 2/3 vote. And that would, I think that's the best approach. They should start that. I think some Democrats don't want to do that because they seem like they want this to linger, this type of thinking about Trump. And I don't like that type of approach. I think it's time to do something and act. And Senator Ed Markey of Massachusetts brought up he's for an impeachment of Donald Trump, which I thought was good. And he said that, I believe, yesterday. And I think that's the way to handle it. So to help out on that, we have to call our congressmen and get them on board. And I'll put that up right now. Here's our congressman. Several of them. Bill Foster is mine. I have to call him. I'm going to try to do these things tomorrow. I should have done it today. It was really think this has got to be done. And then Senator Duckworth and Durbin, tell them to spread the word to the Illinois House delegation to get going on this. And if you don't know who your rep is, it's down. You can do this government track us, Congress/members, Congress, govtrack.us/Congress/members. That will get the Congress involved. So we got to do that right now. And I believe that's I don't know. Nothing is a solution here. Really, it's something to get going. So we got to call Congress about Trump's impeachment. That's what I would think we should do. And you say, well, that's very partisan. Yeah, it is, but it's also helpful, I think, actually, I think it's helpful to the Republican side, too, that they would remove Trump from the ballot and for their midterm election. So I think having Vance there will help some. I don't know. I think still the Democrats are going to prevail, but it might help some. So call Congress and tell them you want to begin that impeachment process. So that's what I'm suggesting today to do, to call Congress. And that's where Trump's going. This Middle East peace that he knocked off last night by saying we have a ceasefire, that's fine, but I don't think that's going to go anywhere. Israel has already done some things that might wreck that possibility. So I think it's going to die here. I really do, and I think that I think we might be back into the hot water again with this war with Iran. So it's just my thought. I don't think this is the Iranians had a 10-point peace plan. I don't have it up here, but everything is what they wanted, and one is to keep their nuclear stockpile. So and open the Hormuz and share revenue with Qatar. That's what it was. So in other words, we have tolls now that Trump had this war, and they want reparations too to pay back their damage. But of course, Trump's a good negotiator. That was a good negotiation there. Ooh, geez, that is good. If you want to give me a buzz on the email about some of this, and give me some show guests that you might want to see. We're going to be working on guests tomorrow. I got a list that I got to follow through on. Several people wanted to get involved with the show here, so we're going to be doing that tomorrow. So until we see you then on Friday, yes, Friday, we got some work to do here. I gave you that assignment, and we'll work on those things. And as a Christian, as a man of trying to practice my faith, and I know others of you are, we should pray for our country and our leaders and how we approach these things. And I think what I brought up, I think, is a good solution and a way to move ahead. So we'll see you then on Friday. And so all I got to say right now to all you out there is bye-bye now, and we'll see you then on Friday. Bye-bye.